What's up, everybody? It's me, Peter Samuels, and welcome to episode 25, I think, of the Classic Wrestling Series. Do apologise. So, ladies and gentlemen, tonight today technically, I would originally be watching Survivor Series 1989, but for some reason that's not working. So, I will find a way around it and get the episode up. But, ladies and gentlemen, ever since my review of ECW One Night Stand 2005, I kind of had a bit of a craving to go back to ECW. And, well, we're in January we're in January 10th, 1999. We're in Kissimmee, Florida, at the Millennium Theatre, 2,600 fans in attendance for ECW's Guilty as Charged 1999. Ladies and gentlemen, this card is actually pretty good because I genuinely don't know what is going to happen, ladies and gentlemen. This should be a good show. I know that RVD's on the show. I know Taz versus Shane Douglas is for the ECW Championship. I know that. But everything else, I genuinely don't know. So, let's watch the first match. So, the first matchup was the FBI, Little Guido and Tracy Smothers taking on Danny Doran and Roadkill. And then the Hardcore Winning Chair Freaks, or the Hardcore Chair Winning Freaks, Axel Rotten and Balls Mahoney got involved, joined the fight, and made it a three-way dance elimination style. Originally the FBI and Danny Doran and Roadkill, to be fair, that was actually going to be a really good match until fucking the Hardcore Chair Winning Freaks got involved. So Doran and Roadkill executed a Lancaster Lariat of Lust on Guido, and Doran covered him for the pin until Tommy Rich hit Doran in the head with the Italian flag, and Guido and Smothers hit a aided brainbuster, which is a double brainbuster, onto him for the pin and the elimination of those two. Then it basically was then just a normal match between the FBI and the chess winning freaks until Rotten hit a inverted DDT on Guido to get the pin. Also, Balls Mahoney hit a Nutcracker Sweet on Smothers as well, so it was a dual pin. This was good. You know, the match was actually quite good. And yeah, it was really, really fun. Also, Britt Guido and Sally Graziano tried to confront the Hardcore Chess Winning Freaks, but they chased away with chair shots, so pretty much. Okay, let's see the next match. Oh, I forgot to say as well, guys, in the actual intro to this show is actually Paul Heyman basically saying that Masato Tanaka is not in the building. He's not there for his scheduled ECW TV title match with RVD. And Jerry Lynn's, I think it was his rib if I recall, hasn't healed properly. So basically, the card's been shaken up. That is pretty ballsy of Paul Heyman to say that Tanaka's not there, but they'll find a suitable placement, so we'll find out what's up. Next up is a Super Crazy versus Yoshihiro Tajiri, a Yun Tajiri. This one should be good. So, we just had Tajiri versus Super Crazy, and this match was brilliant. I genuinely do enjoy the styling clashing of Super Crazy from Mexico with the Lucha Libre versus Tajiri's kicks and hard strikes with a bit of technical wrestling as well involved. Very, very nice springboard moves from Super Crazy and Tajiri respectfully. Not even touching the top rope, they were that impressive. A nice plancha from Tajiri onto Super Crazy. A dragon suplex for the win. Tajiri picks up the win with a dragon suplex. A fucking beautiful move. Beautiful pin. Unfortunately, the shoulders were a little bit up, but to be fair, overall, it was damn good. Next up, guys, fucking hell, John Cronus is coming to the ring. Let's find out what this is. So we just had John Cronus come to the ring, and then Judge Jeff Jones introduces Sid Vicious to ECW, who basically has a match with Cronus. Sid chokeslams him through a table outside of the ring, followed by 3 chair shots before tossing him back into the ring and then executing a powerbomb for the win. That pretty much is what happened in this matchup. Wasn't really a match, it was absolutely a fucking shit show, ladies and gentlemen. But hey ho. So next up, guys, well, we'll find out. So we just had Bubba Ray, the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray and Devon, with Sangai Dudley, Big Dick Dudley, and Joe Gertner. My God, he's brilliant. He's funny as fuck. Taking on New Jack and Spike Dudley. Now I'm watching the network version, and Original Gangster is dubbed over, which is annoying. If you want to try and find the original version, it's probably going to have to be the original DVD version or the night the show aired. But this match basically was just a hardcore rules match. Um, Nothing really of much in the match, but Dudley Boys knocking out New Jack with a 3D onto the ramp. Big Dick Dudley attacks Spike in the ring, but Spike counters with an irate and executes an acid drop. Then they execute another acid drop, and then another, and then Big Dick spins him off, throws him off, and then the 3D gets the win for the Dudley Boys. And then after the match, a pretty nasty beatdown from the Dudley Boys onto New Jack. It was pretty fucking nasty. New Jack was busted open. I don't know if he was busted open the hard way or if he was busted open by slicing his head, but fuck me, it looked brutal. Basically, the Dudley Boys then challenge I think it was Public Enemy, if I recall. I've just seen the match, for fuck's sake. Yeah, it was Public Enemy for a match on January 27th, I think it was, at the ECW Arena, which I think would go on to the next match. So next up, guys, we have a promo for Rob Van Dam. We'll see who he's taking on, and we'll see the match itself. So we just had Rob Van Dam taking on Lance Storm in a TV title matchup. This was a really good matchup, I thought. Not too bad. The crowd are just pissing me the fuck off with their "she's a crackhead" chants and Fozzie's whistle. Holy fuck, Fozzie's whistle pissed me the fuck off in this match. I actually muted the match halfway through the show because it was a fucking nightmare. I hate Fozzie with his whistle. But yeah, it was a really good matchup. Nothing spectacular from these two. I think they would have better matches after this moment. But yeah, it was a good match. RVD is also the tag team champions as well, with Sabu. That would play into it. Sabu's neck is broken thanks to Taz. I will go into the main story about what happened in the main event coming up later. But next up, guys, I genuinely don't know what happened. So let's have a look-see. So we just had Tommy Dreamer versus Justin Credible in a Stairway to Hell match. Basically, it was a ladder match with a Singapore cane hanging from the ring. This match was meh. It wasn't a good match, wasn't a bad match, it was just a match. Terry Funk coming out and battering Dreamer with the trash can was pretty fucking sick. But again, nothing really of note in this match. Nothing really. This is a blood feud. Oh, it's supposed to be, and all of a sudden, it doesn't feel like it. So, hopefully, hopefully the main event will just fucking blow me out of the water. So, because so far, bar Tajiri versus Super Crazy, this show has not hooked me. So, let's see the main event. And we've just had Taz versus Shane Douglas for the ECW World title, and this wasn't good. I've never particularly liked Shane Douglas as a wrestler. As a talker, yeah, he's fucking awesome. But as a wrestler, never really liked him. Don't mind Taz, but this matchup it didn't click for me for some reason. So the whole thing is, it was actually supposed to be, I think it was supposed to be Sabu getting the title shot against Shane Douglas. But Taz took out Sabu and broke his neck, apparently. I don't know, I think that was true. But during the match, Douglas called upon the triple threat. Then Tommy Sitch came down and got involved in a fight with Francine, the head cheerleader. Candido then came to stop the fight, but Francine speared Sitch, and then Candido turned on Douglas by punching him and leaving with Sitch. This allowed Taz to nail the T-Bone Tazplex and apply a Taz mission to win the title. This was not needed. That was not fucking needed. I think Taz should have just gone the Taz mission and the win. 1, 2, 3. Go in as long, So, what was the reception? The reception was pretty bad. David from Wrestling Recaps wrote, "It's amazing what a main event can do to the worth of a whole card. Douglas and Taz could have saved the show, but it had a ransackled match that didn't leave anyone feeling satisfied. The Tajiri Super Crazy match is the reason to check this out, with Van Dam Storm being a bonus thumbs down." And Scott Keith from 411 Mania gave it a recommendation to avoid, stating, "Even by my lowest standards for ECW, this show is pretty brutal. With a bad top of the card and the only real highlight being Crazy Tajiri match that ended up kicking off Tajiri's impromptu success in the US. As for the rest, forget it, it's not worth your time." I kind of agree with them. Again, this was from around the era of 1999. The opening contest was fucking abysmal. Just because of the pairing, but the hardcore chess winning freaks didn't really match up with the FBI and Daddy Doran and Roadkill. Really, the best match of the night had to be the Tajiri Super Crazy match. That was fucking best. Ironically enough, before the semi main and main event, longest match of the night, ladies. That was the second. That was the fourth longest match of the night at 11 minutes 57. The shortest match, Sid Vicious versus John Corona at 1 minute 33. Worst match of the night, Sid Justice versus John Corona, because that went 1 minute 31 seconds and it was fucking shite. So, what do I recommend? Just watch it. Literally watch the Yoshihiro Tajiri versus Super Crazy match, and that's it. If they can do the I know the WWE Network have a hidden's gem section. Put this in the put the Tajiri Super Crazy match in the hidden gems section, because that match was really good. Deserves to be better. Deserves to be higher up on the card. And this would actually be, I think this was actually Tajiri's first match in the US. I think could be wrong on that one. For a major wrestling promotion. I mean, but yeah. So that's it, guys. Episode 25 is out of sight, in the pocket, out the bag, and, well, it's pretty much done. What's next, ladies and gentlemen? I don't know. We might go and do an episode of Primetime Wrestling. We might do something else. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen. I think it will be fun to find out. So, ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Classic Wrestling Series. I have been Peter. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you enjoy WrestleMania week, because I've got quite a few videos coming up this week, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Take care.